Triton launches market-ready version of Electra camper, trike, and boat combo. Amphibious camper trike hits the market. After completing the first prototype in 2020, Latvian design studio Zeltini introduces Triton 2.0, a market-ready iteration of the amphibious e-camper. This newly unveiled model takes shape as an upgraded mobile unit combining house, boat, and tricycle all in one, and offering the freedom to travel both over land and water. Triton aims to shift the way people engage with nature, especially in the current times with the worldwide pandemic and continuous desire to escape in a self-contained and autonomous way. Although the 2020 prototype was fully functional, it demonstrated that improvements needed to be made before the product could hit mass production. Step by step, the designers came together with a team of changemakers and top engineers, and within 14 months of hard work, the new iteration was created. The concept vehicle BEE for mobility in the stress-free city of the future. In the last century, our cities and living spaces were dominated by the needs of car traffic in particular. Now, in the 21st century, the needs of people have increasingly become the focus of mobility. This can be seen in the vehicles of the future, in which offices and living rooms merge into an innovative and completely individual living space on wheels. With our solutions, we want to show people how intelligent and connected mobility will afford them a level of freedom that has not been possible in day-to-day life until now, said Continental CEO Dr. Elmar Degenhardt. How Continental's team of developers visualize the safe, clean, intelligently connected and affordable mobility of the future demonstrates the vehicle concept BEE, short for Balanced Economy and Ecology Mobility Concept. Canguro Smart Scooter can follow you around or take you for a ride. Folks looking for a last-mile transport solution have choice aplenty nowadays, but the Canguro offers more than just a comfy ride. The Ridroid robot, a mashup of ride and android, has some useful smarts cooked in, being able to follow its user around between rides or make its way to a meeting point on its own. Developed by Shunji Yamanaka at Chiba Institute of Technology's Future Robot Technology Research Center, Furo, in Japan, the Canguro is designed to be a follow-me personal assistant and slowpoke people mover. In the former mode, it's 550 mm, 21.6 in, long and uses artificial intelligence smarts known as ScanSlam to generate 3D maps using data from sensors and estimate its own location within that space. Podbikes covered four-wheeled e-bike future-proofs commutes. Podbike represents the next generation of electric bicycles. The Podbike Frikar e-bike has four wheels, a protective cover and electric support for speeds up to 25 km per hour, making work commutes more enjoyable and comfortable. Passenger cars account for 60% of total carbon emissions from road transport in Europe. And, according to the OECD, local emissions from fossil fuel vehicles kill 250,000 Europeans every year. The majority of daily transport by passenger cars, meanwhile, are short journeys from home to work or school. In Norway, for instance, trips under 15 kilometers account for more than 80% of all car rides. The Honda Augmented driving concept lets drivers change lanes by swiping left or right. Honda has unveiled an augmented driving concept featuring a roofless four-seater car with fully autonomous capabilities. Demoed at CES 2020, the system intends to blend manual and self-driving by changing between each mode seamlessly. Live from Las Vegas, this article is part of Design Boom's coverage of all the latest launches from CES 2020 live from the trade show grounds. Honda's concept centers around a new steering wheel design, the only point of interest in the ultra-minimum cabin featuring 2 rows of bench seats. It doubles as a control for the car's other features. By patting the steering wheel twice, the vehicle will start, and by pulling the steering wheel, the vehicle will slow down. Push the steering wheel and the vehicle accelerates. Electra Meccanica stops making it solo, focuses on 4-wheeled EV. The electric vehicle manufacturer Electra Meccanica, EMV, will cease the production of its 3-wheeled EV Solo. Instead, EMV wants to focus on an electric car with 4 wheels. We believe that major opportunities remain for an experienced maker of smaller, nimbler EVs with eye-catching design and personalized features, CEO Susan E. Doherty writes in a blog post to the company's shareholders. She adds that she does not believe that a 3-wheeled EV is the way to go, given challenges ranging from its exclusion from government rebates to the difficulty for consumers of insuring, financing, and servicing a 3-wheeled vehicle, to consistent customer requests for more functionality. SAIC Design reveals RYZR concept. The concept is designed to achieve the ultimate ease of use, motorcycle agility with car-like stability, while the RYZR clothing concept means no need for an app or a key. The vehicle simply recognizes the owner's jacket instead. SAIC Design has revealed a vision of future mobility that explores the boundaries between urban mobility and wearable technology. It is a fusion between a car and a motorbike and is called the RYZR. This has been developed for SAIC's EV-only brand and features a jacket and a vehicle that interlock to start it, with no need for a key. Designed to recognize the shift away from crowded public transport and the need for more instinctive experiences, it offers an escape from crowded spaces by combining cutting-edge technical apparel and augmented reality. It also shares the brand philosophy of that of effortless power. Rough terrain can't stop you when you're aboard the Vendetta from Ungoverned. What do you get when an individual never gives up on a dream for the past several years? Well, if you're Dan Baldwin, then you might end up with an awesome machine called the Vendetta. After multiple reworks, he settled for this menacing design that looks like it can practically plow through anything. We're big fans of rugged platforms that are equipped to travel over almost any terrain. So far, what Ungoverned has here should do exactly that. We're no strangers to electric skateboards, and we have published a few pieces about them in the past. Nevertheless, all of those pale in comparison to what the Vendetta brings to that table. Just look at it. What we have here is no traditional 4-wheeled board. Thanks to the tracks, what Ungoverned, Dan, created here is a tank. Plus, the front assembly is modular, so you can replace it with optional twin skis, a board, and blades. Veteran Patton. A truly premium ride experience that checks all the boxes. Please select which suspension type you would like. 62-pound suspension, recommended for most riders, is a moderate suspension best for riders below 220 pounds, 100 kilograms. 66-pound suspension is a stiffer suspension best for riders above 220 pounds, 100 kilograms. Don't forget to factor in all gear you will be wearing while riding, ***. The all-new Veteran Patton is the first 126V EUC in the Veteran lineup and their first 16-inch EUC. Combined with the 3000W motor, you get a punchy and torquey machine for all kinds of riding, be it street, trail, or both. The Patton is stealing from its big brother and bringing over the same fast ace fork suspension as the Sherman S, so you will be able to dial in that perfect shock absorption. Concept 1865 Electric Bike by Ding 3000. German design studio Ding 3000 has created a high-tech version of the first pedaled bicycle, introducing electric power and plastics to the 148-year-old invention slideshow. Ding 3000 collaborated with chemical company BASF to create the Concept 1865 prototype bike, combining various plastics into a contemporary interpretation of an early bicycle. BASF was founded in 1865. The year pedals were added to German inventor Karl Drey's wooden dandy horse velocipede bicycle, so this provided the starting point for the new design. Pedals attach directly to the center of the front wheel, which is much larger than the supporting back wheel. The electric motor is concealed beneath a blue disc on the back wheel, designed to protect it from water, dirt, and stone chips. The Sno-Ped snowmobile concept could not get any weirder. Sno-Ped is the brainchild of Michigan-based designer Joey Reuter and is as controversial as it gets. Function aside, the Sno-Ped looks more like an exercise in design or a blunt statement as to what can still be done in the winter transportation segment. And no, it's not for the excessively pretentious guys. Some say that Sno-Ped looks like an oversized hard drive, and they might be right. Others might see a giant mailbox on skis, and also be sort of right. To us, this looks like one truly weird contraption, yet one we'd ride anytime, at least to try it out and see how it feels. Traveling across snow-covered terrain in winter astride the Sno-Ped might seem like a bit of a tricky business because this machine doesn't come with dual front skis. In a way, the Sno-Ped is more of a bicycle than a snowmobile, and it looks like excellent balancing skills are a must for one who feels like taking a ride in its saddle. This folding electric bike is like a modern-day big wheel. This is the YikeBike, an electric bike you can fold. It's small enough to fit on public transit and light enough to carry. The bike can go up to 14.3 miles per hour. It has a range of up to 12.5 miles. A full recharge will take 90 minutes. It has permanent LED lighting for safety. There are two models. The Model V comes with an optional third wheel. It weighs just under 30 pounds. The Model C is their premium design. It has a carbon fiber body and weighs less than the Model V at 25 pounds. It only comes as a two-wheel option. The YikeBike was designed to solve the last-mile transport issue. It bridges the gap between public transportation and your destination. The inventor wanted it to fold in seconds. The 20-inch front makes it stable enough to handle potholes and rough terrain, while the smaller rear wheel tracks easily. The YikeBike takes a little getting used to, but first-time riders say they're comfortable after a few minutes. YikeBikes start at $3,995.